Tensions are rising in Bangkok. Demonstrators have clashed with police as they protest the government's handling of the pandemic. People in at least 500 cars gathered in the centre of Bangkok for a car mob rally. Hundreds of police have been sent to enforce order. Earlier, they warned that all public gatherings were illegal because of the coronavirus emergency. More than 10 protest leaders were detained before the rally began. May Wong joins us live now for more on this. May, a lot of tension in the capital this evening. What are protesters aiming to do with this car mob rally?
Well, the situation now is still very volatile. If you can see behind me, before I answer your question, police officers are still lining up there, actually standing on guard because they're facing off with protesters. You can see now the rubber bullets as well as flares being fired towards the protesters because the protesters are refusing to leave this area. This area, Din Dang intersection, is about half an hour bike ride from the downtown of Bangkok. And obviously, the protesters are demanding for changes to this country. They have been doing so for the last 1 year. And consistently, they've been asking for a change, not just for Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha and his government to step down because they accuse him of mismanaging not just the COVID situation, but the poor economy as well. That is one key reformation that they want to see. Yet another reformation is they want the Constitution thrown out completely and rewritten because they say the Constitution is undemocratic and only serves to protect the current government. And that's the reason why the protesters continue to make their demands heard, continue to come out in force. Now, the police, I have to tell you that they have already warned multiple times that such a gathering is absolutely illegal. They have warned multiple times that they will go ahead to arrest anyone that's still in this area because remember, there is a current state of emergency in this country and mass gatherings are not allowed also because of the current infections of COVID-19. But I just want to point you as well to the situation earlier and also the remnants left before this. Now, I just want to have my cameraman point down to these rubber bullet casings here. These are just a little bit of what you see simply because multiple rounds are being fired, as you can still hear. In addition to that, there have been a lot of protesters who are throwing all kinds of debris from bottles to glasses to bricks as well, throwing it at the police for the police to retaliate. I also want to point you to the police post over there. I'm not sure if you can see it from here, but actually it was set on fire and the police had to use the water cannon trucks to extinguish the fire in that police post. Windows are broken, and obviously we're not sure at this stage how many protesters are injured, how many police officers are injured at this stage. Also, I want to point out before I go is the fact that remember here that Thailand and Bangkok is under a nightly curfew that starts at 9 p.m. This protest has been going on for more than 3 hours right now. If the protesters do not leave this area, do not go home, you can expect the police to once again take very violent actions against them.
May we hear those rubber bullets and flashbangs? Thank you very much for that update. May Wong there in Bangkok.